Hello, Craig. Hope you're doing well. 10:04. I almost had it in time. But here is the keyword update structure. So it's three things. We can restructure the campaign. So instead of just having one campaign and two ad groups, we can have different categories, and we can have one campaign and basically one, two, three, four ad groups, maybe more. So we're just gonna be more niche down, more granular, more detailed. I'm gonna share the keywords with you, and we're also gonna update the landing page. So we're gonna just kind of base it off of this. Again, I just know this is a well known mechanic shop, but also like it's super clean. Ours is fine. I think it's just about as clean, but it'd be probably a good idea to try to add this, see what happens. You know, little coupons at the bottom. If somebody takes the offer, they can take the offer, and then just having the testimonial. So we won't have the header or the footer, but like this is just a super clean layout. And ours, like I said, it's very similar, but maybe the tiny optimizations end up in a lot of conversion. So we'll do that. I've already submitted that. It should be done today at some point. Then we have the keyword list. So these are all current keywords that we had, and I took ChatGPT and I said, give me just the core without the variations. So we had 150 something keywords, and even when I highlight this entire row, there's only 55. So we're cleaning up the amount of keywords so that there's not as many variations. And I threw them all in here. And when it says in account, that means we're already running them. So like all the ones that you see that say, so now there's 116, including with the new ones. And if it says in account, that means we've had these. So just to give you kind of some reference points, what I was talking about the other day about the average search volume, we definitely want to go after those. So like Mechanic Near Me has the most with 1 million a month. Auto Repair Near Me. So like the ones you see that are in account, we already kind of we've accounted for that. For example, we didn't have Car Repair Shop Near Me, although it's roughly the same idea as Mechanic Near Me. Vehicle Repair Near Me, again, roughly the same idea, but because it has such a high search volume, I think we should add them. Again, all of these here, they're already in account. Mobile Mechanic Near Me, obviously you guys aren't mobile, so we wouldn't want to add that. In account, in account, in account, in account. Then we have this, Wheel Alignment Near Me. So like in the keyword, so these are what we have, and then these are the ones that are kind of outside of they're not services we were necessarily including. So I took all of these keywords, and these have more variations than what we had. So I took all the additional keywords that we can add, and I also threw it in here. So again, if it's not in the account, that's where it's at. So wheel alignment has 165, auto air conditioner me 135,000, and so like there's quite a few keywords we can add with high search volume. And I'll send you all this. You can review the ones you think we should add, the ones we shouldn't add. And then down here, I mean, we have like much less. So like ABS brake repair is not that popular, but it's not a bad idea to have in the brake ad group. I did remove collision repair. It was one of the more sought out categories of keywords, but I'm pretty sure you guys don't do that. And here on the right hand side, we have top of page bid, the low range, and top of page bid, high range. And so when I was talking about switching to manual cost per click, these are roughly the prices. So if we pay $2, that's a good deal. If we pay $7.45 for, okay, not collision center. Okay, again, the repair ones I think we don't need to add. Transmission shop near me, we could pay $9. That's if we want to be on the first, the top of page bid. So that's the first position. And when I was saying about the manual cost per click, that we can do, okay, we'll pay you $9.01. So we would bid $9.50, and then it'll meet at that part. We would be more aggressive. We would say, hey, we want to pay for that. So we would get more of these type of clicks. It would cost more, but if it's a higher ticket item per se, so to speak, we would want to do that. So how we bid is dependent on, honestly, it's dependent on which keywords we want to pay more for. So for example, car inspection near me, probably don't ever want to overbid on that. And so here's our current campaign with our current keywords, and because we're doing maximize clicks, it doesn't have this data. So again, that's the beauty with manual cost per click, is that with manual, it'll give us the actual market rate. And here you can see the average cost per click from a keyword level. But if we just go to the overall, it's about $4.76. So that gives us 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like we would be paying $2, $3, $4, $5 more overall. But when it comes down to a keyword level, we're not going to pay that much more. So, for example, if this is vehicle, automotive car shop, if we're paying 464, we might pay $5. But that's a very good keyword in my opinion. So I think these are great adjustments. I think this is gonna give it more like I think it's gonna increase it. It's not overall changing the campaign. It's more or less adding more detail to it. So overall, I think the campaign is doing great. It's just squeezing more out of it with the same budget. So I think these moves, quote unquote, are gonna accomplish that. The landing page update is gonna help, and the campaign restructuring with manual CPC is going to help. So I will send this over to you again, just so you kind of know how to read it. These are the keywords. This is the search volume. So if it's high, we have to reduce it to your area. So this is the United States. A million just means wherever you're at, everyone's looking this up. 120 means it's not looked up that much. So kind of take that. There's this 3-month change and year over year change. So like all this means is it becoming more popular or less popular over time? So a 3-month change, it's about the same amount of percentage. Year over year change, it's good. It's getting searched less of. So that's what that means. So auto air conditioner repair and me, 50% increase over the last 3 months. More people are looking for this keyword over the last 3 months. So that's what that means. I hope that makes sense. Car replacement battery, -70. So people have stopped looking this up a lot over the last 3 months. That's what that means. Competition, this is more for it's more for SEO, search engine optimization. So if it's low, it means we should be able to rank for it. If it's high, it means a lot of people are trying to rank for it. But in a way, it's also for Google Ads. Like a lot of people are probably bidding for car shops near me, which I don't think, that might be a dealership. Car AC repair. So a lot of people are going after those keywords. And this is kind of what I meant, like in reference to another conversation we had. The competition is low for the term mechanic near me, which has really high volume. Like, I don't know, I guess mechanic shops don't bid as much. Like, you would think this is the highest competitive keyword, but it's not. Then we have ad impression share, which I don't really know what this means, to be honest with you. Ad impression share is the number of impressions you receive divided by the total number of searches for the location network you're targeting that match the keyword exactly in the last calendar month. So I think this doesn't apply because we're just a tiny piece of the whole United States. And again, top of page, low bid. This is how much it would cost if we got a good deal. This is how much it would cost if we got the high-end deal. And then, of course, with manual CPC, we can kind of bully people in a way or be more aggressive. And then lastly, account status. All of these that don't have it, that doesn't say in account, it doesn't have it. It's not in our current campaign, but we're going to add it into the new campaign. So yes, let me know if you have any questions. I hope this is helpful. I do think this is a bright side. Like it looks good. So yeah, thank you so much.